Tensions in the Middle East have reached a boiling point as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu issues a stark warning to the residents of Tehran to evacuate immediately. But what's driving this escalation, and what does it mean for the region? Let's dive in. On June 16, 2025, the Israeli military urged residents of a northern district in Tehran to evacuate immediately, citing imminent danger due to ongoing strikes targeting Iran's nuclear and military sites. This warning came directly from Netanyahu, who addressed the Iranian people, stating that Israel's operations aim to neutralize threats posed by Iran's nuclear program and missile capabilities. Netanyahu's message was clear: your presence near military facilities puts your life at risk. This follows a series of Israeli strikes that began on June 13, targeting key sites, including Iran's Natanz nuclear facility. According to Netanyahu, these strikes have set Iran's nuclear program back significantly, though the UN's nuclear watchdog suggests Natanz itself may not have been directly hit. The backdrop to this escalation is a tit-for-tat conflict. Iran launched a barrage of ballistic missiles on Israel, killing at least 24 people, in retaliation for Israel's earlier attacks. Meanwhile, Iran's state media reported 224 civilian deaths from Israeli strikes since Friday. The situation is spiraling, with Iran preparing what its state TV called the largest missile attack on Israeli soil. The strikes have caused chaos. A dramatic moment unfolded when an Israeli attack disrupted a live Iranian state TV broadcast, with explosions heard as the presenter fled amid dust and debris. Tehran's Mehrabad airport was also reportedly hit, with footage showing fires raging. Global leaders are sounding the alarm. The U.S., while not participating in the strikes, has urged restraint and continues to push for a diplomatic resolution to Iran's nuclear program. President Trump, in contact with Netanyahu, expressed hope for a deal but warned of the risk of a massive conflict. European leaders, including the UK's Keir Starmer and France's Emmanuel Macron, have called for de-escalation to prevent a full-scale regional war. Iran's leadership, including President Masoud Pezeshkian, has vowed a more severe response if Israel continues its attacks. There's also talk of Iran potentially withdrawing from the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, a move that could further escalate tensions. As the world watches this dangerous escalation, the human cost is mounting. Hundreds of Indian students in Iran are pleading for evacuation, and airlines have canceled flights to both Iran and Israel. The question, Noah, can diplomacy prevail?
صدایی که شنیدید فضای غبارآلوده استادیوم
Why did Israel have to strike Iran now, given that the U.S. and Iran were actively engaged in trying to find a peaceful diplomatic solution to Iran's nuclear program?
Because the question is, what do you mean by peaceful diplomatic? Because you can speak peaceful diplomatic, and on the other hand, underneath, you move forward to the bomb. And that was exactly the situation. We are not inventing. We didn't seek this war. None of us did. From October 7th onward, we've been fighting these proxies of Iran. And the message that I'm sending here is clear. What we are doing is contributing substantially to the defense and security interests of all Western and free world countries.